To me, it means like everything to me. I mean, just being able to do that in general, like it's just brings so much joy and love. Makes me feel really good that I was able to change myself in there.
Dylon, who was involved in gang life here in Prince George, spent several months at PGRCC. While incarcerated, he was given the opportunity to use his artistic drive in a bigger way.
Me drawing, because I'm a tattoo artist, and it drew attention with a spiritual cultural program in there. And then it sparked up from there. They presented a mural project and it blew up bigger than what was imagined.
And this was an idea for him to express his artistic tendencies, as well as to be able to look at an institution and take a more healing approach to correctional services.
The first mural shows the history of Lheidli T'enneh Park when the old village was still standing, and includes the 4 elders of the community with cut banks tall in the background. The second represents the history of residential schools.
It shows like the drumsticks. They're holding, like they're on top of like everything in the mural, and it shows that it's our people are still, you know, beating the drum strong and traditionally, and it shows the residential cracking, you know, breaking down, so we're all still getting through it. So as I proceeded with the residential school and like all that coming up, that's when the news came out, so it was kind of very emotional at the time, because I didn't know anything about that kind of stuff until they taught me in there. So
PGRCC says they do have plans to incorporate more Indigenous artwork within the center, as 77% of the inmates within their care are of Indigenous descent.
Looking at the healing processes for our population, we need to reach out to our Indigenous partners and work with our Indigenous partners to develop those processes. One of those processes is art. And I mean, that has been around for centuries.
Dylon says that he is actively working to try and change who he is, all thank you to the staff inside the center and this program.
I don't know, hopefully, you know, paint the city and brighten it up.
For sure.
That's my plan. And give back. All I want to do is give back to the community from what I've done in the past, and just really show and dedicate myself to, you know, saying sorry and learning about the culture and heritage here. And you know, I've never knew any of that, so that's really what I'm trying to focus on. So,
Tefast, CKPG News.